For me, it was a funny story. It was the first day of work for me, building like a concert or events for the Miami Airline Arena, and we were just moving stuff around. I was pulling a really big cart with a group of guys, and the cart ended up kind of losing control a little bit, and it smashed my right pinky finger from here to here, destroying it completely and messing up the tendons. I broke my bone, blood, it was an open wound. So they took me to the hospital and did stitches and put 2 metal rods into my finger, and they suggested to go to therapy. At first, I didn't think therapy was really that important. I just thought, by the time it heals, mentally, like it was just, come back to where it was. But of course, that's not how it is. That's not how life works. I went to therapy, and with a lot of pain and massaging and exercise, they did extend my finger to a really good amount to where it was before. At first, it was like this, and it was not going up. And then at this moment, at this rate, when they took off the metal rods and everything, it's pretty much straight to a certain extent, as in the tendon is, and it still could get even more straight. And that's just hard work, and you have to do the exercise at home that they tell you to do as well. And to tell you, there's hope. And yeah.
All right. So, did you have any concerns before you came into therapy? Like any fears or any specific concerns that would have stopped you from coming into therapy or coming so frequently? Because you did a very good job of coming in all the time.
Yeah.
You rarely miss a time. Even if you come in later on, you always come in. So did you ever feel before you came in that there was going to be a concern?
No, not really. I never really had any concerns. I was pretty confident that the finger would heal and get back to where it was before, or if not, at least to a degree that it will be functional. So I never really had a big concern.
Awesome. So about your particular problem, what was it and how bad was it before you came to see us? What stage were you in when you came to see us?
I was just like, damn, it's my first injury ever. But I guess I wouldn't say in denial, but I was never down with my injury. Neither like from future injuries too. I was never down. I was always pretty positive. I feel like that's how you have to be in life. So I was kind of excited to go to therapy to see how it would work and first-hand experience.
Okay, so you're pretty optimistic overall about coming in. All right. What were you missing out on before you came? Like, do you think that was something that you could have potentially solved yourself without therapy? Or do you think that every visit counted?
I feel like every visit did count. And before therapy, I did believe I probably could have done it by myself. But no, I probably would have gotten a lot lazier and not like search it up online, see the exercises. I probably would have not done the exercises as frequently. So the finger would have been way like digressed. It would have not been exactly how it is now. Not even close. I'll probably still be how I was maybe like 3 months into the surgery, into the accident that I am now after a year.
So each step of the way, you feel like you progressed.
I progressed a lot more than if I would have done it but just by myself. A lot more.
Awesome. So since you came to see us, what impact has it made on your quality of life? As far as like what you're able to do now that you wouldn't have been able to do now before your accident? What impact has getting better made in your life?
To be more careful, not to have cars smash my fingers, and also I just meeting new people and seeing a new aspect of how therapy works, and to respect, like, even though like at first I did think like probably won't really do anything, like now I know that like it does actually help. That's a lot.
Did it make a big difference like in your personal life or like your day-to-day things? Do you think that if you wouldn't have still had the finger the same, you wouldn't be able to do small things such as driving, possibly being able to go back to work, anything like that?
I probably would still be working there if that never happened. And other than that, like be more. I feel like that's actually this therapy going like the same time every week has got me better in management in my time.
Of all the things that you enjoyed about coming here, what is the one thing that you like the most?
I'm talking to Oscar about basketball. Yeah, for sure, you guys make the experience a lot better. Like you guys are super friendly, you know. It's like literally like a family coming here and talking to you guys. You know, it's not being shy. You guys are always open to any type of conversation we can talk to. We can talk about anything throughout the whole thing. So it makes the grind and that like just fighting through your injury a lot better because you know you have someone there to support you.
Would you say that the atmosphere is a factor that adds on to coming into
100%.
therapy? Like if you were going somewhere that wasn't as
100%.
family friendly,
Yeah.
you wouldn't want to go. You'd probably skip out.
Yeah,
when
that
you
is
can.
something that I was scared of going into therapy. That I was like, oh, if I don't feel the energy good, I'm not gonna want to go. But like, you guys have really good energy here, so that makes me want to like push myself to even go, even on like a 10 in the morning day. You know.
We appreciate that. All right, and then if someone was watching this video that was skeptical and unsure about booking, what would you tell them?
It doesn't hurt to try. I feel like it'll hurt more not trying. So I do say you should book because not doing the therapy is just gonna hurt you in the long run. And now that you have, and you connect with more people, and they will teach you things that you probably didn't even know about your injury, and help you through like the little things. And then in the future, once you do finish therapy, like your body, wherever you got hurt, it will come back. It does. That's how. And you'll probably have to go back to therapy. It's just how life works. Like once you get hurt, you just gotta deal with it.
So how would you describe working with us to your best friend or your family member?
How would I describe it? It was great. Like I've always said that this place, it feels like kind of like home. Like you come in here and it's just always happy smiles, and they put in a lot of hard work into what your injury is and making sure that you feel good and you are comfortable, and they do anything that they can to help you continue in life and progress after your injury. So from describing to them, I've always said is 10 out of 10. Like I would recommend for anybody to come here.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
11 out of 10.
Anything else that you want to add, or something that you want people to know before they start therapy or before they come into us?
Don't hesitate, book it, and also don't drown in the injury. I know mine is not major, as in it is just a finger, but don't drown in your injury. Don't let it affect you. You have to just keep moving forward, keep your head up, and fight through it.
And then last question is, what made you want to keep coming back?
For sure, the atmosphere. The atmosphere really made me want to come back because, yeah, there's many therapists and many people that could like help you in your hand, but the atmosphere is special. It's not something that you could just find anywhere. So yeah, you could have someone also helping you the same exact way, but if it's just they're not like connecting with you in a more like spiritual way, it's not the same.
Sweet, that's a wrap.